J-Man, I would just like to thank you for your 16 months of subscriptions, and I am once again asking you to sub. Welcome back to the Halfway White House. Last week, Liz Warren said she had a plan to take on Bernie. I wonder what it is. Let's find out. No, I usually find that my morning jog is what gets my blood going. Fucking Bernie. Fucking Bernie. Ooh! But he'll see soon enough. I've got a plan for him. Just you wait, Bernie. Just you wait. I'm just over here vibing in the big holographic Tetris machine. Not even noticing the stank eye that Liz is giving me, and oh, look, here comes King Shitted Turd Mountain. That's right, Biden's back in, baby. Ha ha! Well, I was banking it all on South Carolina buckos, and sure enough, it came through to me. You know what? You kids today, give me a break. You can keep your holographic Tetris. I'll stick with old 2D Tetris. Give me a break. Classic 2D Tetris is what won me the South Carolina primary. Well, you just enjoy your win, Joe. You know what? It's good for you. Good for you, Joe. It's nice that you had something nice going on for you this week. You had a nice weekend. I'm happy for you. But we'll just see how it shakes down on Super Tuesday, huh? Oh, I'm gonna ride this South Carolina wave all the way through Super Tuesday and all across America. Riding straight into Texas with this South Carolina wipeout. Jack. And I won't be cutting you no slack. Fat. That's fine. I gotta keep training, gotta keep getting in shape, gotta keep my stamina up. Gotta keep my heart healthy. Gotta eat my Cheerios, my Honey Nut Cheerios for heart health or something. I don't know how exactly corn and wheat processed product is along with 2% milk is supposed to be good for your heart health, but or is it cancer that Cheerios is the thing for? I don't know. I know that this country can do better for healthcare than just eating Cheerios every morning. That's the dream that I have for the American healthcare system. Get people off of Cheerios and on to Medicare for All. Hey, listen here, fat. Just stick to eating the Cheerios. Buy your own goddamn healthcare. That's the straight, no malarkey talking point. Buy your own Cheerios. That's your healthcare, fat. Look, America has a very clear choice. Do they want old 2D Bejeweled and Tetris gaming, or do they want to usher in the era of the holodeck? Meanwhile, I'm just over here dreaming about banning video games the first day of my presidency. Unicorns, they gotta go too. All video games just need to be banned. I, Michael Bloomberg, will ban all video games and anything else enjoyable within the first 100 days of my presidency. I think I'm the most likable electable candidate on that basis. Listen here, Jack. No one beats Joe Biden on likability. Yeah, people might turn up their noses at Bejeweled clones and Tetris clones, but it's good, reliable gameplay that people have enjoyed for years, and I think that I'm banking on that sentiment going into Super Tuesday. I think that's what won me South Carolina. People want the comfortable, reliable thing that they know about. I am the Bejeweled clone, Tetris clone candidate. Oh, hi, Joe. Just wondering if you've given any thought to the VP slot yet. I think you could... You know what? I think that the Ted Cruz, Carly Fiorina tactic might work. Where you going, Joe? Oh my God, look out. Everyone look out, there's a fire. I'm running from it, someone else do something about it. It's okay, I got it covered. You know, there's a fire extinguisher just right close to the grill. Anyone could have easily put out this easily contained fire. But you know what? If it scared everyone out of the house, I'm just gonna go to bed and enjoy the peace and quiet. Oh my God, that was so scary. Don't you agree, Mike? We're in perfect agreement on that, Donald. There was a very scary fire, and there were no servants around to put it out or to throw their bodies onto it in order to extinguish it. It was very touch and go there for a second until Bernie put the fire out. Just like I'm going to put out the fires, the growing fires of socialism that are growing in this country at the behest of Bernie Sanders. We will extinguish the fires of revolution by banning big gulps. Oh, gee whiz, Mr. Trump, that sure was touch and go there for a second. Sure. I instinctually flee from a fire. Run right out of the house, huh? First sign of smoke, huh? Hey, Dee Dee. Well, I was running pretty bravely. I think many people would agree that a man of in my shape to run, it's really playing. Look, I'm a casino guy, and when a guy like me at my level of health just takes off at a sprint, he's gambling that his heart's not gonna explode. And so, in that way, I was very brave for running away from the fire without doing anything about it. You know, the fire was just a distraction from the coronavirus. You know, I think that I agree, Mr. Bloomberg, that we should probably ban all fast food and just eat wax fruit like it's sitting in this bowl right here, huh? Pete, I'm so glad we're on the same page. I feel that you and I together could form an unstoppable ticket, so why don't you just go ahead and drop out? Look, listen, Mayor Pete, I'll give you $5 million if you drop out and from the presidential spot and join me as VP. How's that sound? Gee whiz, that sounds exactly like the kind of deal that I would take. I mean, on the one hand, it gets me lots of money, and on the other hand, it fucks over Bernie, so, hey, why not? What's my path forward at this point? Look, we're just gonna follow Pete around. Actually, no, we're not gonna watch Pete take a bath. Let's see who else is still up. I'm just out here on the patio vibing while I have my spring roll in peanut sauce. Yum yum. Spring roll, what's that? Is that where they roll up the pork with cream cheese and bacon? Really enjoying the spring roll. It's a burrito rolled up in a pork tenderloin and smothered in crawfish etouffee. Pretty sure that's what a spring roll is. Feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Can't quite place my finger on why. I know it does sound pretty amazing. And I want to grow the economy so that everyone can afford to have spring rolls for dinner every night. And by that I am referring to a pizza wrapped up in a burrito, wrapped up in pork tenderloin, smothered with crawfish etouffee. But no gross vegetable garnish or anything like that. I don't like to eat my vegetables, I just like hamburgers. I don't like when Melania makes me eat vegetables. I'm gonna yell at Alexa. Hey Alexa! Alexa! Alexa, tell Jeff Bezos that he can swallow my hog. Hey Alexa! Alexa, order me some Taco Bell to go with this McDonald's. I'm feeling like treating myself today. It's a nice Sunday. after the South Carolina primary that was canceled on the Republican side because even Mark Sanford wouldn't have been able to carry South Carolina in his limp dick primary challenge to me. So I'm feeling like treating myself. Alexa! I want Taco Bell to go with my McDonald's. Hey, Jeff, I know you're listening. Bezos. Lick my hog, Jeff. Lick my hog. Gargle my balls, Jeff. Hey Jeff, how's it feel knowing that I have better hair than you? Everyone makes fun of me for my hair. Still got more than you. That's how you rank on the hierarchy. Jeff, I know you're listening to me through Alexa. Answer me, Jeff. Alexa, make Jeff Bezos talk to me. You know what I'm thinking? Thinking about Mayor Pete. And how much he'd like to eat this garbage. I don't want any more, I'm full. Mayor Pete! Hey, Mayor Pete, I got some garbage for you. Has anyone seen Mayor Pete? Oh, hey, Mayor Pete, here's you some garbage. Oh, thank you, Mr. President! Oh, boy, I sure do love to nibble at garbage. Hey, assholes. Bye, assholes. Is that a llama burger? I don't know, it might be. There's no telling what they put in these McDonald's burgers. All I know is that it's not poisoned, so I don't have to hire a taste tester when I eat from McDonald's. They can put whatever they want. They can put rat in it. Mayor Pete, got a place for you in my administration. Ground up inside one of my McDonald's double cheeseburgers with bacon and extra ketchup. Is anyone gonna fix the computer? Is anyone gonna fix this computer? Mike, you gonna fix this computer? Huh? No, Donald, I'm banning computers. I'm banning all computers that aren't the Bloomberg terminal on in my first 100 days as president. You know, a lot of people ask me why I won't go on the Joe Rogan podcast. And it's because he won't invite me. I mean, I love Joe Rogan's podcast. I listen to about 15 minutes of it, and I love it every time. It's what introduced me to Jordan Peterson. But he won't invite me on the podcast, and so I'm so sad about it, I'm just gonna nap it off. Joe Rogan, please invite me on your podcast. I mean, he says that publicly, but I mean, I watch reruns, I watch Fear Factor on syndication on basic cable all the time, and he never talks to me through the TV the way the Fox and Friends people do. I mean, the Fox and Friends people talk to me through the TV. Alex Jones talks to me through the TV and the computer. Why won't Joe ever invite me on his podcast whenever I'm watching reruns of Fear Factor? I have to say, I'm pretty mad about how well you did in South Carolina compared to me and literally everyone else. Yeah, well, stay mad, Jack. This Biden train's rolling out of Charlotte all the way to Texas and across America. Riding the Biden train all the way to Hawaii and Guam. There ain't no stopping it, not even the Pacific Ocean. Ha-ha! Hey, is this here one of these Alexis's? Alexis, what's the polling looking like for the Super Tuesday states? Hey, Alexis. Hey, Alexis, how many black people are in the Super Tuesday primaries? Asking for a friend. Ha ha! Me! Because I'm friends with myself and also everyone else. That's what people love about old Joe Biden. He's friends with everybody. You're a Republican, I want to be friends with you. You're a Nazi, I want to be friends with you. You're a moderate social democrat in the line of Franklin Roosevelt. Get back, fat. Not going there. Oh. Hey, why don't I go on the Joe Rogan podcast? It can be just Joe on Joe. We can start, Joe Rogan and I can start a new podcast. It'll just be the Joe Show. And the central theme will be fat shaming. It'll just be an all fat shaming podcast. You know what I earned this post-South Carolina primary dump? I earned it. These millennials don't earn anything today. Give me a break. Millennials, you haven't earned a nice bowel movement. Keep it bottled up until you're making real money. Keep your shits bottled up, millennials, until you can afford to buy a house. And take a shit in that. Give me a break. Let's check in with Amy Klobuchar. And then Bernie said, and then. All right, that's enough. Liz, get the fuck away from me. You ruined the New York Times endorsement for me. They split it between the two of us. It should have been all mine. It should have been my New York Times endorsement. But no, I had to share it with you because Liz Warren is a spoiler. Let it be known far and wide across the whole land that Liz Warren is spoiling the true progressive candidate in the race. Me, Amy Klobuchar. I'm not cleaning up that mess. One of these men can clean it up. How about we'd have that happen for a change? Or you know what, Liz? Why don't you go in there and you clean it up? You just mop up the mess. You have a plan for that? You have a plan for the puddle that's growing in the kitchen, Liz? Amy Klobuchar's not settling for a Biden VP spot. No, I'm fighting. I'm fighting for real. Da 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 ba 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 da ba da 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 Klobuchar. Da 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 Klobuchar. Amy's going all the way to the White House, soon you'll see. I will only wash my dish. I will wash my dish only. And then throw it at a staffer. All these other men running in this race, they can clean up their own shit. If I become president, I'm not cleaning up America. I'm running for president for me. I'm doing something nice for me. That's right. All the single ladies, all the single ladies. All the women, independents. Drop out of the race and throw your hands up at me, Democrats. All the women, Democrats, throw your hands up for me at the convention. Elizabeth Warren is taking a nap, surprisingly not curled up on a warm rock. Oh, I'm feeling very uncomfortable. I'm feeling energized, but at the same time uncomfortable. Sitting here on this couch that's... It's kind of a bright color for a couch. I prefer beige or off-white. That's right. If Amy Klobuchar can get into peak physical condition, then so can Bloomberg. Why not Bloomberg? Why not Bloomberg? Did somebody say something about a free hot meal? I'm just gonna piss walk my way all the way to the swimming pool. I'm feeling kinda tense, and so I need to change into my Los Angeles Lakers board shorts and go for a dip. Hey, look at me. Look who's feeling a little playful. Look, South Carolina did not go so great for me. Distant second, sure. You know what? I'm gonna treat myself though. I'm gonna let myself go loose. I'm gonna reassess. And I'm gonna just play in the puddle. Look at how much fun I'm having. Nothing quite like being a child playing in the puddle from the sprung leak in your mother's kitchen. Here, let me see what I can do to fix this. You know, I used to be a carpenter, but I don't have much plumbing experience. So I'm just gonna kind of wing it here. I'm gonna apply carpentry skills to fixing a leak and just see how it goes. Oh, hey, Amy. Oh, hi there, Bernie. How's it feel to be down here in the muck with the rest of us for a primary for a change? I mean, look, I'm a man of the people. I don't mind being humbled every now and then. I don't mind being brought down low to, say, an Amy Klobuchar level in a primary here and there. Okay, hold on a second. I've got, like... need to blow my nose. Excuse me. The sandball Oleg that I had on my spring roll was loosening up them sinuses. Oh, well, look here, Bernie. He may have partially fixed the problem. He may have passed an amendment to fix the sink, but he didn't have a plan to mop up the puddle. No, you need a practical fighter like me for that. That's right. You know what? This is gonna be my approach to governance and the crisis of capitalism. Is I'm not gonna fix the leak. I'm just gonna mop up the puddle. That's the Liz Warren plan for taking on pretty much any problem. That's right. Playing a little football. Trying to reach out to the Latino voters ahead of many of the Southwestern races for Super Tuesday. And a little baseball for the white working class vote. Huh? Oh, you know what? It's all American. Baseball's all American. What am I doing here with this cup mug here on the ground? I'm just gonna drink out of this mug that's on the ground because that's what a rat does. Say, what's on the TV? Oh, hey, Mayor Pete. You know what, Mayor Pete? I feel like you're my favorite person to hang out with. You're so bland and agreeable for the most part and just easy to get along with. I would love to have you as my debate opponent. Oh, we'd have a nice time, nice honest debate where I would come at it in good faith, of course. Just, be totally fair to you in the debates. Hope you're my opponent. You or creepy Uncle Joe. A bunch of my supporters in South Carolina ended up voting for Bernie in the South Carolina primary, and I'm like, what are you idiots doing? Made it very clear that I want Joe Biden or Pete Buttigieg or Elizabeth Warren in the debates. Did you guys not get the memo? If I have to clean up one more puddle, I'm going to strap down every other person in this house, and I'm going to I'm going to pry open their mouths with speculums, and I'm going to wring out the mop into their mouths if I have to clean up any more piss or kitchen sink puddles. Also, why do none of the electronics in this house work? The stereo's out. The gaming room PC's out. This is absolutely unacceptable. Klobuchar's gonna fix this house and fix America. Liz, work on the stereo.
Oh, yes, ma'am, right? Yeah. Sure, Amy. I have a plan to fix this, stereo system, sure. And I shit myself. Damn it. Damn it, Liz. You've got to stop doing this to yourself every time you're in the same room as Amy Klobuchar.
Yeah, that's right. We all know who the alpha woman is in this race. Liz Warren shits herself every time I walk into the room. And so does Joe Biden, but that's kind of unrelated. Admitted Manager, thank you for the follow. Alright, I guess it's up to me to fix the computer. Just pull out my Westworld tablet and use it to fix the computer. Yes, I do make enough money to take a one-day vacation in Westworld every year. Look, I wrote some books that sold well, okay? And those 3 houses you hear about, they're all doll houses. I sleep in my Senate offices. And then I sleep in a tent with my wife Jane whenever I'm in Vermont. The 3 houses I own are actually somewhat expensive collectible doll houses, I will admit. Look, I'm a hobbyist, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything hypocritical about me being a dollhouse and miniatures enthusiast while fighting for policies that help the working class. Mike, I explicitly told you that I do not want to hang out with you. Why do you keep running into me like this? I'm leaving. I can't hang out on the patio without Mike Bloomberg coming around and fucking up my vibes. Wow, such toxic and divisive rhetoric from the communists. I feel like every time Bernie's rude to me, it makes me feel like I'm one of the landlords that Mao had executed. It's the exact same sense of terror. Don't you agree, Mayor Pete? Oh yeah, I sure do. Can't have some Marxist president driving the rats out of the American political landscape, huh? Aubrey Bass. Ick. Hello. How are you, Aubrey Bass? Ick. This is my favorite channel to watch. It's just a blank TV that's been turned off. When I'm president, I'm going to have Ajit Pai at the head of the FCC again, and we're just going to ban television. The only television options you'll have are either the TV turned off or Mike Bloomberg ads 24/7. Why not Bloomberg? Oh, I'm feeling so playful thinking of all the fun things that I'm gonna ban in my first 100 days as president. Sweet dreams to me. Who would have the mind to disagree? I don't know, but they're gonna end up in a camp or a prison cell. That's right, I'm good at football. I'm good at baseball. I'm the All-American candidate. I'm the All-American boy.
Binja.
That's right. Take you on a trip
Whoa.
on Super Tuesday. Take you to New York. I'd love to see LA. Really want to win all those primaries because I'm your American boy. American boy. Oh yeah, Electro15, thank you for the follow. Whoa, stream messing up for anyone else? Just watching the mixer feed. So, Liz, I hear you got a plan in store for Bernie Sanders. Why don't you tell me all about it? Maybe we can collab. I like to reach across the aisle. I like to reach around to my political opponents.
Yo.
All right, here's my plan for Bernie. Here it is. Are you ready for it? I'm going to have my Warren supporters on Twitter tweet out the hashtag #DropOutBernie. And if he's a man of his word about being a man of the people, then he'll have no choice but to do so. To obey the will of the people on Twitter once that #DropOutBernie hashtag gets trending. Isn't it a genius plan?
Oh, I don't understand how social media works. Oh, it's just crazy. The kids today and their smartphones and their tweeters and their MySpace. Give me a break.
That torque.
Right now, I'm super focused. I'm super focused on taking a piss. First, I'll need to nap on it. I'm gonna take a nice uncomfortable sleep where I've really got to pee all night and can't really get good sleep because of it. But hey, you know what? I'm wearing a towel, so everything's gonna turn out okay at worst. That's the Biden slogan for going into the White House in 2021. It's just gonna be okay at worst. Ha ha!
I'm just over here practicing for if I have to flee a ship going down. Huh? I'm practicing for fleeing a sinking ship. Huh? Is anyone gonna fix this goddamn toilet? Is this entire room gonna be a bath? Fine, I guess it's up to me. Putting that classic Klobuchar elbow grease into fixing this commode.
Right, let's see. Now that I've practiced holodeck, Tetris, in order to bolster my support amongst younger voters, time to, while no one's looking, practice playing old Tetris, because I gotta start appealing to more of these older voters. Just gonna sweep the leg right out from under Joe and Pete going into these Super Tuesday primaries. I gotta let the older voters see that I'm a man who doesn't just play holographic 3D futuristic Tetris. I play old classic 2D Tetris. Just like that 90-year-old Japanese grandmother who was still playing her first generation Game Boy until it broke and Nintendo was nice enough to send her another one that they found in a warehouse somewhere. It was a nice feel-good story of this past 24 hours of news cycle. I encourage everyone to look it up and feel a little bit better about the state of humanity. Maybe I can put my carpentry skills to use fixing this. And damn it, I just shit all over myself. I mean, that's Tetris for you. It really draws you in. So I need to go for a dip in the pool to clean all the piss and shit off of me.
Waking up feeling great. Feeling so happy and I'm ready for my morning McDonald's. You know what, when are we gonna hire some servants to come in here and clean up all of our piss? Our piss is all over the floor of this entire house and no one's doing anything about it because we have no interns or staffers or maids or butlers around. Are we just expected to clean up our own shit and piss? I think not. That's not the American way. That's not the America that I remember being great. That's not the America that I'm trying to keep great. I can't understand why there's such a shortage of cheap domestic labor. So weird. Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna replace that sink.
Oh, fuck. The boy.
I'm gonna upgrade the toilet.
Renee.
You know what? I'm just gonna go around stomping on the puddles of piss.
Zorba.
Take that, you piss. Like my hero Xerxes, I stomp and whip at the puddle of water until it is defeated. Pete, clean this shit up. Well, okay. This is just my way of resisting you, Mr. Trump. I'm resisting you with kindness and obedience. That's the way that you resist fascism. Kindness and obedience and respecting the process unless you want to fuck over a further left candidate. Oh wow, Mayor Pete, why are you standing there right behind me? Oh my God, Mayor Pete, you're making a thrill go up my leg. I've never felt this way before about any other man or rat I've ever met.
Whoa.
I'm just trying to get around, and you're in the way. That's all that's happening here. I've never actually touched another man's bottom, huh? Okay, be right back in just a second. Just chill here with Trump and Biden in the game room.
On the jupe. Ooh. Fanship Gefire. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Benoi Bimba. Fribby Garnouche. Huh. Yeah. Oh.
Yakula Brugi. Play Yunzaruga. Kisal. Hey Yunzaruga. Swoshim Albany.
Yo. Wara.
Hadi bakalım. Şunke blopso. Sawada baby. Doda Vepi. Omiva Doda Vepi. Pomeray Quas. Goose if we know. Yasinarp Tam. Cenobip Bolingo.
Shirsha Gibaru. Quinarm. Sawada Nuloi. Abim Prapani Varuda. Pamp Farmu. Nibahana.
Pifatau Bivangi. Thimba Yanafab. Pretinu. Neebs.
Bafani Dawi. Prubara. Nibwasabu. Aragaba Amsum Fatamoy. Sharp Gelmu. Ukaru Kwambu. Oh. Oh. Elfris. Jerba. Warble. Ralph. Oof. Ugh. Aw.
What am I doing here in front of this toilet? Praying. I'm praying to the porcelain goddess. Is what I'm doing. Can't believe I have to degrade myself by cleaning toilets, taking out trash. Although it's kind of fun in a Marie Antoinette and her fake village pretending to be a milkmaid kind of way. You know what, actually, it's kind of fun to LARP as a poor. I'm a LARPer. I'm live action reenacting poverty. Donald, do you mind? I'm trying to take a nice, clean, one pinch and it's done bowel movement here. So that I only have to wipe with one square of toilet paper, okay? I'm just gonna call this part of the hallway my sad corner because I like to just hang out here and be sad for some reason. I'm starting to feel very uncomfortable hanging out here, Joe. Hanging out with all of you non-billionaires. And yes, that includes Donald. Hanging out in these squalid conditions. You know what, Joe? The Acela train might be good for you, but I want a little bit more out of life. You understand? Come on, Mike, it's not so bad being down here with us regular Joes. And I'm the most regular Joe of all. 3 bowel movements a day. Anyone want some bread? Coming around with some bread. Back when I was working as a lifeguard in an inner city pool, I'd bring a big bag of Wonder Bread with me, and I'd just throw it to the kids out there in the pool, and they just swim up and eat it like little goldfish. Oh, fun times, fun wholesome times. You know, kids today, they need to get out and about and get out of the house and away from the video games. I think. Oh, gave myself a nasty little cut there. Oh, I am not good at this. Oh. The only thing I'm better at than cutting my own finger with a knife when I'm trying to chop vegetables is shooting myself in the dick every time I open my mouth. That's okay, I'm coming back. Leading in the popular vote right now, which matters all of a sudden. Oh, hi there, Joe. I see you've already made some nice little finger sandwiches, so I'll just leave the bread here on the ground. Hope you don't trip on it. Shit. Donald, you walked right over. I left this board with bread here on the floor because I was hoping that Joe Biden would slip and fall on the bread and break his neck, and then I would have the nomination sewn up. Oh, well, I'm sorry to ruin your good time, Amy. Oh, man. These sandwiches are so much better than fine wine and cheese and grapes and shit. I'd much rather have a nice ham sandwich with no vegetables on it. than any of that fine dining crap. Kind of sucks being a billionaire because you have to go to all of these functions. You have to go to all these dinners and power meetings and stuff where they're not serving anything good. They're not serving any Big Macs, any quarter pounders with cheese, no Taco Bell, no Wendy's, nothing fun.
Bob and F. Linda, Bob and F.
Nayavuya.
Samba.
But now that I'm president, I can just have all the McDonald's I want.
Noble.
You know what? I can't stand the smelly boots. How are you going to pull yourself up by your own bootstraps if the bootstraps are stinking? You have to pinch your nose. And then you got one hand occupied and one hand free, and that's not enough hands to pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. Give me a break. Cut me some slack, Jack. I guess I'm going to have to be the one that... I'm the only one who's willing to scrub the patio areas. We can't have a nice patio if no one's going to chip in on scrubbing all the surfaces. They're going to build up with mold and black spots and mildew and all sorts of other unpleasantness. Really starting to question whether or not I want to be a part of this whole race, this whole process, because it's very degrading to me. I paid millions of dollars to get into that Las Vegas debate, only to have my ass handed to me like I was going to visit one of my dominatrices, one of my dominatrices. And normally I can pay them a lot less for a similar amount of abuse. It's not a good... Getting into that Las Vegas debate and all the millions I spent to do that was not a good deal. It was not a great bargain, I have to say. Oh, hey, Mike. How are you doing? I don't want to rain on your parade, but... neither of us are doing too well in the polls, but I'm thinking maybe if Biden doesn't want to make me his VP, I'm thinking, hey, maybe you and me, who knows? I can dial back whatever anti-billionaire rhetoric that you need me to. It doesn't matter to me. I'll do whatever I have to feed my own ambition. Hey, do you like fine art statues? Sure, I like whatever I need to like to be your VP. You know, we pull our delegates at the convention, who knows? Who knows what could happen? Alright, so... my Bernie Dropout hashtag plan isn't working out the way I'd hoped. He's still not dropping out because he has no shame. So, I'll have to think of a different approach. Hi there, Joe, future running mate.
Ebony Darfa. You know, Sneeb, Hispa, Zigaphonic.
How the campaign contributions going? All about as well as you, I guess. Not doing so great in the contributions, not doing so great in the national polling, but you know what? I got South Carolina in my belt. And that has got me feeling good and energized. Isn't that right, Michael? Please don't talk to me. You smell like the Acela train. Oh gosh, it's lonely here at the top of the South Carolina primary and exactly nothing else. Oh! Got me some slack, Jack!
You done in here? You done, Joe? I was hoping you'd be done after this weekend, but I guess if wishes were horses, then beggars would ride. And if healthcare really had choices, then beggars wouldn't die. And that's why we need Medicare for all. Liz, you got a plan for those dishes? You gonna wash them in the bathroom sink? Is that your plan, Liz, huh?
Hey, Swarzlatuni. Raya Borbet.
Oh, Bernie, you're... Oh, we have fun, don't we, Bernie? Yeah, we sure do.
Yup. It's actually pretty sad. We used to be good friends, and this process has destroyed us. It has destroyed our friendship. Pete, get the fuck out of here. I don't even want to see your stupid face right now. Get the fuck out. Hi, Amy. How you doing? I'm training even harder to destroy my enemies. They'll never even see me coming. I just got done with my workout, and now I'm feeling the pump, and I'm feeling pretty hot. So I'm putting on my hot dress, and I'm getting ready for those Super Tuesday races. I got legs, I know how to use them, and that's to run a really fucking good race. All across the country. Super Tuesday, more like Suplex Tuesday. And I'm gonna be doing it to every single one of these sad sacks. Well, here we all are. Me and Mike Bloomberg and Amy Klobuchar sitting and eating at the table of brotherhood. Truly, this is the dream of Martin Luther King.
Oh, Njima.
I don't like this food. It's too fast. I'd rather eat the wax fruit and the table centerpiece. I'm throwing this away. I can consume that wax fruit in the middle of the table. I can consume anything and turn it into nutrition for my body. I'm from Minnesota. Pretty much everything we eat tastes like wax. Oh, hey, what are you guys doing? What? Where you going, Amy? I just want to talk about baseball here. Huh? You don't want to talk about baseball with me and Mr. Brooklyn here? Hey, Brooklyn. Hey, Queens.
Hey, Swarzlatuni. Squire Borbahay.
And now it's just me alone with my thoughts and the wax fruit. I just needed a nice glass of Evian poured out of the bottle into a glass so that someone has to wash it later. to wash the taste of ham sandwich out of my mouth. And you know what? I'm gonna go bash in a computer with a baseball bat because I would rather do that than have to be in the same room as Mike Bloomberg for more than 30 seconds. This is fine. I'm happiest when I'm alone because I'm an introvert. And also a completely reprehensible person. So I'm happiest when I'm by myself. I'm the most playful when I'm by myself. I'm gonna go play a fun game. It's called Wash the Cup in the Bathroom Sink. It's one of my favorite games. Oh yeah, I like to do that too. It's one of my favorite games too, when I'm live action role-playing poverty. You know how it is, Mike. You build a small fake French village on your property and you go and you pretend to be a milkmaid. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Oxnaz.
Wow, this toilet smells like a llama. Who took a big llama shit in here? Is that you, Mike?
Sirak.
No.
Hana trouble.
I have never eaten llama in my life.
Ah, Zilnabe. Looks like Bema.
I subsist on a diet of Fiji water
Org?
Hana tabay.
and
Opa. Quasnol.
nutritional paint.
Desinoy Flarib.
It's nutritional paste that's I eat off of an artist palette. It has everything that I need. Speaking of which, I need to go online and order more nutritional paste off of the internet. It's logging onto my Bloomberg terminal. And ordering nutritional paste off of somewhere that's not Amazon. It's getting harder and harder to do. I'll have to go to my dark web supplier. Because the nutritional paste is in fact made out of human beings. Yeah, hey Saxton. Let's see, I'm here on the dark web. I'm clicking past all of the alien stuff.
Struba? Oh.
You know what? I think I'm going to switch tacks here. My new plan is to get in as good a shape as Amy Klobuchar, and I'm going to do that by playing in the holodeck here and just hogging the holodeck and getting into fighting shape just like Amy over there. Oh yeah, sure, Liz. I've been training my whole life for this. I've been a lifelong Democrat. Unlike you and Bernie. I've been training for this presidential race my entire life. And I'm gonna run it all the way to the end. And then I'm gonna be there waiting at the finish line with a big pair of mayor scissors that I stole from Mike Bloomberg or Mayor Pete. Who knows? And I'm gonna cut your heads off one after the other as you come crawling into the finish line behind me. Oh, actually ate all the fish in the fishbowl. Doing a pescatarian thing? You know, I feel so much better. It makes me feel so much better. And you know what? Here's my plan for fixing the leaky sink. I'm just gonna mop up the water. And that's it. That's my plan for it. That's my plan for solving problems. I don't go to the root of the problem. I don't go to the cause. I just mop up the puddles that are formed by the leaking sink. Here, I'm just gonna pay to have this replaced. I hope it's fine with everyone. Who farted? Wasn't me. Definitely wasn't me. That got rid of him. Now I'll just light a match on this gas grill and make some Beyond Beef burgers. I think that everyone can enjoy. I'll make some Beyond Beef burgers along with some turkey burgers, and so there's a little something for everyone.
Lyrae.
You're not gonna catch me talking into this Alexa device. I know what's going on with these. You hear me, Jeff? You're not gonna get any secrets out of me. I love a good turkey burger. I like to put the onions and the bell peppers inside it after they have been sautéed with all of their moisture sweated out of them. You don't put raw onions or bell peppers inside your burger patty because then the water cooks out from inside and it steams the meat and it makes it gross. You have to saute them first and get a nice glaze on them, and then you mix that in with your turkey meat, and then boom, you got a nice turkey burger. I am the Amendment King, and that's the amendment that I make to a turkey burger patty. I also have picked up a trick whereby if you add some anchovy paste and some soy sauce to the ground turkey, it gives it some nice umami. So really, that's a really interesting approach, Bernie. If I wasn't on an all lutefisk diet for my training, I'd take you up on the offer of that delicious looking turkey burger. I'm just gonna let the smell of it feed the hunger, the growling hunger in my stomach for power. So you just sit there and you eat while I feel deprived. It's kind of masochistic, and I'm motivated by that. And you know what, Bernie? I'll tell you what. I'll cut your head off last. I'll rip your head off last out of all of them. Klobuchar 2020. You know what? I'm inspired by you, Amy. I'm gonna get into good shape myself. Been doing my push-ups, getting my heart health improved so that I don't have to hear about that anymore from people bitching about that like they even really give a shit.
Help ya! Whoa!
Oh, I'm just checking the latest returns from the Super Tuesday primaries in the Shadow app that I paid for. That's right. Do you think your vote matters in the primaries? No, it doesn't. Or at least it won't if we can get this stupid vote-stealing app to work. I paid so much money for this thing and made the right connections to get it made, and it's not working out for me the way I'd hoped.
Oh, what's the May? Sarmava, Oscanaveric.
Pete, fix this sink. Do it right now or I'll give you a wet willy. And by that I mean, I'll hold your head down underwater until air bubbles stop coming up. That's my version of a wet willy. Okay, now I'm playing some kind of game in a cave where, oh, it's a bomb and then I've got a sword and I don't... This is Skyrim VR, whatever that is. Playing Skyrim VR. Why am I in a cave, an ancient cave, that's been abandoned for centuries, but yet the torches are all lit? Was someone here in the cave just right before me? I don't understand the continuity here. Does not make sense. I feel like this Skyrim VR needs to be modded in the same way that regular Skyrim is, so that these things are taken into account. Like, why would there be lit torches in a cave system that has been abandoned for supposedly centuries, if not millennia?
Oh, gee whiz, Bernie, when are you gonna give me a chance to take a turn on the hologram, huh?
Never. You stay there on the computer in 4th place. That's where you belong. Lecture 1.5, we have been on Mixer for 4 years. Or no, we've been streaming for 4 years. We've been on Mixer for like 3-ish. And this is what we do. We do things that are silly.
all sorts of silly, fun things. Well, getting bossed around by Amy Klobuchar and Bernie Sanders has made me feel very energetic, if slightly uncomfortable. I mean, my sense of sexuality is already pretty confused, huh? I just went with the gay identity because I felt like it would be the most politically expedient, but relatable for enough people, huh? I don't guess it's that difficult to become a mixture partner, but I don't know what the current threshold for, like, followers and concurrent viewers is.
You dumps, Legenzo. Bene. Wipasu Palingo. Canathoy. Frina de Yankee? Revuda.
I mean, we were denied the first time we applied because we were, I guess, too inappropriate or something, and then they took us the second time around.
Saba, Nish, Sabo, Argan, Wash, Azaric, Risrak.
Niba, Hana.
But you know what? If you just grind and you stick with it, follow your dreams, you're gonna make it, Electra. Oh boy, I sure do love to watch football. Too bad it's figure skating instead. Why haven't Johnny Weir and Adam Rapone endorsed me yet? Huh? Feeling kind of betrayed by the gay community that doesn't seem to be uniting behind me. Huh? Feels like I faked being gay and married a man pretending to love him for nothing, huh? I took that gay pill for nothing, and now it turns out that there's no straight pill as an antidote. Now I'm fucked, huh? Hi, how are you boys doing out here? You know what? I don't really care. I'm leaving. I'm taking my plate of nothing. I'm gonna lick up the what's left on it and wash it, and that's my plan for Sweepin' Super Tuesday. Hope it works. Just licking what remains of food off of otherwise empty plates, and then washing the dishes for everyone. That's how I'm going to ingratiate myself to every other Democratic primary voter in the country this coming Tuesday. I'm just going to go around and wash everyone's dishes. Maybe that will work, huh? I mean, yeah, I think you should go for it. I got a whole lot of... Liz, if you come to the White House and wash all my dishes, I'd vote for you. Promise, pinky promise.
Yep. Whoa. Hap ya. Whoa.
Impa.
Donald Trump is just my screensaver for this game whenever I need to break for a second. Just leave it on Trump. He's always doing something wacky.
Yep.
Ah, Quexanas.
But not Mike Bloomberg. He's never doing anything wacky. I'm thinking about how much I'd rather be eating raw vegetables than sitting here talking to Joe Biden. Well, it's good talking with you, Mike. Go enjoy your broccoli bell pepper smoothie. Just gonna sit here and do what millions of Americans do and watch a medical drama. This is how I stay in touch with the American people. Even those people in flyover country, I like to watch medical dramas and NCIS and police procedurals and CSI and all that good stuff. You know, the kids love the CSI and the NCIS. And Bones, goddamn, the kids love Bones. Students are allowed to choose their own assignment for an upcoming school project. Should Pete choose an easy assignment, ensure a good grade, or find a more challenging assignment and learn something new? He's going to go the route of expediency. Hey, what's this brain machine here? Could that brain machine, like, fix me and all my many problems? Cut me some slack, my brain. I'm just going to go here and talk in the mirror. You know, I got some choice words for my own brain, okay? Hey, Jack, you need to get it together. You need to get your ass in line. You're making me say all sorts of stupid shit, and it's costing me this election. Thankfully, I can rely on the older black voters in South Carolina who are still fondly reminiscent of the Obama administration and conditioned for decades and decades to support who they think is the most electable Democratic candidate. Thankfully, I can count on them, but going forward, you, Joe Biden's brain, you need to get your shit together. Stop making me say all that stupid shit. Stop. And you know what? I got a message for Joe Biden's dick, too. Stop making me want to caress young girls' hair and sniff their hair. Stop it. All right, good talk. Catch you on the flip side, my brain and my dick. What is he doing over there?
You know what? He's done this for years in the Senate cloakroom, in the mirror in the Senate cloakroom, and you just get used to it.
I mean, this is my favorite way to play sports. No consequences whatsoever for my actions. If I win or lose, it doesn't matter. There's no real physical strain, which is a big plus for me. Having never once exercised in my entire life. Except for all those times I was really good at sex. Man, I just really laid there, barely pulsating my hips, while a more beautiful woman just rode my small yet turgid penis. God damn, I'm so fucking good at sex. Just here hanging out in this corner that people like to hang out in for some reason. It's part of the hallway that people like to hang out in for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why they
They get hung up right here. Maybe if I put something here, they'll... quit congregating there. There, cactus. Perfect. I am so boogery today. It's gross. Just gonna make it nice, borscht for the whole household. Cutting up some beets, pureeing them now. Did something happen to the power in the house? Did we not pay the power bill? Why has all the power gone dark? Would one of you billionaires mind paying the fucking power bill for the halfway White House, please?
Abdullah, Barbahegrana, Skeins Shemaine.
Sam's a queen. On a fez, beloy.
Oh,
Mon Mishkabak. Monocorbo. Darkens Zena.
Jabin Ponsip, Grasha Sapuma, Fweb Bijelja, Knad Sibit. Abdullah, Barbahegranash.
Here, I'll use my carpentry skills to fix the coffee maker. Why is it so dark in here all of a sudden? What the hell happened? I hope it doesn't have anything to do with me punching the... Oh, what the fuck do you call it? Why am I blanking on this? This is the switcher box. What the fuck do you call that? Why am I so fucking retarded whenever I'm doing streams? I'm not even high right now. The I don't think it's the transmission box. Breaker box! God damn it! I've done smoked myself stupid, y'all. I will never be good enough for like professional level like improv or stand-up because like I've just smoked myself so stupid I can't even remember words. Jesus Christ, who hasn't been taking out the garbage? Joe? I guess we need an outdoor trash can. You know what? Fine, I'll do it. Taking it all out. Taking out the trash literally and also figuratively whenever I beat all of my primary opponents into a pulp and stuff them all into plastic bags and dump them in a river. That's right, Klobuchar's taking out all the trash. Look, I think that the power being out could be a good thing for us. We can adopt a primitivist, collectivist lifestyle and run a commune here in the house. We'll each have our own tasks to attend to. Wait, look here. We got the
Torbo, Demaza, Ubin Skooma.
feeling energized, so I'm gonna mop like mad. And again, I'm not an electrician. I was a carpenter, but I will try to use those skills as best I can to fix the refrigerator. Maybe this is the cause of our electrical problems. The refrigerator. It's sitting here in a puddle of, I guess, Trump's piss or something. I don't know. We all kind of piss and shit ourselves all the time because there's only one crappy toilet to share between all of us. It's very dangerous what I'm doing now, repairing an appliance on the fritz in a puddle of water. I don't know where the sparks are coming from because the power's out. None of this is making sense to me. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta roll up your sleeves and get to work and pass some amendments. And that's why I'm the Amendment King. Great, that's done. Gonna mop this up here. Throw away this garbage. Okay, yeah, oh, yeah, okay, good. What a time for company to want to come over while the goddamn power's out. Maybe it's a neighborhood-wide brownout or something. Look, we got a gas grill, we got a propane grill back here. Going back to my idea of forming a primitivist, anarcho-collectivist commune. We have a gas grill here. We don't need the electrical range. We have everything we need. We have a swimming pool that we can use for our sewage. We have everything that we need to succeed as an anarcho-syndicalist commune. Liz, will you please read me a story, please? I'm ready for a Betty Bye story. The power's out and the lights are down and I'm scared. Liz, please read me a story. Alright, here's the story of the socialist and the snake. Oh, hi everyone. Remember Laserdisc? No? Just me? Look, as president, I'm gonna bring back Laserdisc, by banning all other forms of content distribution in my first 100 days as president. Look, I'm feeling good with the power out. I'm just walking around in my Lakers swim trunks. I'm gonna play this Hello Kitty skeleton guitar thing. It's like a Hello Kitty rabbit skeleton guitar or something. Look, I can be quirky. Never let it be said that Bloomberg can't be quirky. Look at me playing the quirky guitar in my LA Lakers board shorts without a shirt on. See, the kids can like me too. I need to do a collab with Lil Nas X on TikTok, and then the kids will all vote for me.
Torquay. Shooks. Chinosa Bombus. Milzy of Cruz. Axawa. Skiba Glosh. Waboose.
Zuba, the Hwang.
Guess it's up to me to pay the bills. I'm not even a real billionaire like Mike. Why isn't he paying the bills? It's bullshit. He bought his way into this house in the first place. And now we have lights again. Fantastic. All it took was paying the $10,000 power bill. Why aren't the producers and the production company doing that? Oh hey, looks like we have a visitor. We had some company come over. Gonna go over and chat with her. I'm just gonna set this down. I don't want it anymore. Oh, well, hi there. Hi there, potential voter. Welcome to our house. Come on over and sit down for a spell and let's talk about pragmatic solutions. Pragmatic incremental solutions to the nation's far-reaching big structural problems. Oh, well, hello there.
Azuk.
I'm a funny guy. I've been known to make women laugh with all my money. Women find my money hilarious. Why don't you get lost, Liz?
Shally Prag.
Corbett. Dobbywood. Flow Night School.
Hey, Liz, I've actually got a lot more money than you. I think a lot of people know that. Does that make you feel bad? You know what? You're walking around wearing your, like, full-skirted swimwear thing. It looks stupid. It looks stupid, Liz. Alright, now it's just me and you. Hey, yeah, talking about bed, huh? I like the sound of that. You know, I'm thinking about replacing a lot of people in my administration when I'm reelected. And we're gonna start with the First Lady. What do you think? That's right, I do have a lot. I do have money. Money, I got it. You like money? Better believe I've got it. But first I'm gonna go and put this dish in the bathroom sink to piss off my roommates. I'm hilarious that way. Hey Joe. Hey Joe, there's a pretty lady out back. Go check her out. I think she'll get the Joe Biden seal of approval. She might be a little old for you, but I don't know. Ho ho! That's a pretty lady voter coming around. Oh, that one slipped through my fingers. Without me even getting a chance to put any of my fingers on her body. Oh, slipped through my fingers like the first 3 primaries, but I'm just waiting for a nice woman to come around and nice young woman to come around and be my South Carolina primary. Be all mine. Never getting off this Acela line straight to the White House.
Uh-huh. Yips.
These hot dogs are okay. They'd be even better if they were lutefisk dogs. I'm having a cheat day. I'm having a hot dog. Normally, I have an all lutefisk diet. Just lutefisk and cold tap water. So it keeps me nice and fit for this grueling presidential primary. And when it comes time to take on Donald Trump, I'm gonna strangle him with one of his tacky ties. Klobuchar 2020.
Stevie Fleener. Zilleroy.
I'm just up here. I like to do, you know what? I was a pioneer of doing mukbang in comedy clubs. I would actually do mukbang comedy sets at comedy clubs in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Taking a Klobuchar. Boy, you better believe I'm gonna put the hurt on this toilet while I'm taking a Klobuchar. Oh my god, these video games are so terrifying. I'm having a horrible time. It looks like I'm smiling, but I'm actually grimacing. I can't wait, as President Michael Bloomberg, to ban all video games on my first day as president. Make sure all the gamers out there know, all the gamers in the Super Tuesday primary states, or who are going to be voting in the general election when I end up running as an independent in order to spoil the race. All the gamers need to know that I'm going to ban games on my first day as president, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you won't even have a nice big gulp to console yourself with. See, I just did some piss play, need to wash my hands. So I'm not spreading coronavirus, which isn't even real. Nothing to worry about. I think I'm gonna change into my Federalist Society, Alexander Hamilton, frock coat jacket. Amy, I always feel like I'm just on fire when I talk to you. It's just us gals. Just us gals talking about cappuccinos and police cars and... Yeah, I'm talking about running you over with a police car and then feeding you to a pen full of bears at a zoo, Liz. I'm the goddamn Bat Klobuchar.
Zimastay, Lamish, Instadorp, Shmezho Klim, Yiklawoosh, Sabavia Bar, Zach.
Well, just call me sometime, sure. If you ever want to team up for an all-lady ticket, huh? I do not. I'm not even going to run with the vice president. There's no point. There's no point in Amy Klobuchar having a running mate because I'm going to live forever. Some Leon Cholgosh motherfucker wants to come up to me at a state fair and put a bullet in my belly. I'll spit it back out at him. Right in his face.
Conqueroo Bima. Makaro. Frina de Yankee?
I can sure go for a coffee. You want to go get me one, Amy? Sure. I'll go get you a cappuccino. I'll shatter the glass over your head. And then I'll pierce your tongue with the mug handle. And then I'll use the jagged mug glass to sever your every major artery in your body. How do you like the sound of that, Joe? Oh, good Lord, Amy, cut me some slack here. Cut me some slack, Jack. Just trying to be friendly and ask a woman to get me a cup of coffee. What's wrong with that? Man, times sure have changed. Can't even get women to reach out on a bipartisan basis and do stuff for you. Well, time to do sit-ups in the bathroom. This is a really great, efficient exercise that's totally good for your core. I get all my health and fitness ideas from the 1950s. The Red Scare.
So, Jeff Bezos, since I know you can hear me through this Alexa device, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy my hot dog. And tell you about... Yeah, I just fought it at you through Alexa, so I don't know how well this technology works, but Jeff, I hope you can smell my fart through your Alexa spy network. Okay? And I'm gonna tax you at a 99.9% rate for everything over $900,000. That's how much I'm going to take from you. And we're going to nationalize Amazon. And then we are going to strip you down naked and smear you in pig shit and march you down Wall Street. And a nun is going to follow you with a bell going, shame, shame. And then if you're lucky, at the end of it, the kangaroo court that we're going to set up, the people's court that we're going to set up, not unlike the ones in the final Christopher Nolan Batman movie, they might spare your life, Jeff. They just might. So, how's that for hope and change? I can think of some other billionaires to get that same treatment. What treatment are you talking about, Bernie? What are you talking about? Oh, I'm just talking about all the fun things we're going to do to Jeff Bezos when I become president. Oh yeah, get his ass. Get him, Bernie. Get her, Jade. Well, it's been a great week. Great weekend for Joe Biden. Clearly, he's in great spirits. We'll see how Super Tuesday goes for crazy Uncle Joe
and all of our presidential candidate pals here in the halfway White House. Tune in next week as the dust settles from Super Tuesday. Okay, I'm going to go offline for just a second, just so that Goldie has the VOD to cut up. But I'm going to hop right back on, and I'm going to keep playing that Deus Ex mod. So stay tuned. If in your